What's going on, YouTube? It's the fans' perspective. Like and subscribe to the channel for more great content. All right, we're going to get into part 2 of the World versus USA debate on Gil's Arena. Let's get started.
I know you don't know much.
Siakam can play the two guard position.
It's front court, so that means the wing, the forward, and the center is considered front court players. So on the bench, you're allowed to have 4 front court players. So if you want 4 centers, you can put 4 centers, but you still need 3 guards because you need 3 guards and 4 front court players. So that's why I said your starting 5 is 5 because there's no center. It's front court. So you can have fucking 3 centers if you want.
Okay.
You got the 4 men now?
Murray, Mathurin, and Siakam.
So Murray, Mathurin, Giddey.
The starters is nice.
No Giddey.
No Giddey. Murray, Mathurin, Siakam.
You can't put Siakam as a forward center. You want to run him at the 2, Gil. You can't run him. That's 3. That's not his.
Gil. It's a hypothetical. Why are you trying to be so technical when you want to? My goodness, dude. It's a hypothetical. Stop trying to cut it just the way the All-Star rules doing it now with the stars now. You don't think Adam Silver going to switch up some things? Is it possible? Let's just go with a hypothetical for right now, man. Dang. My goodness. It's almost like you got to set certain things up. You're being slick, man. God.
Position.
3 is small forward. That's a forward. Small forward.
Guard. You need 3 guards.
Why? There is no such thing as 3 guards. There's 2 guards. There's a point guard and a shooting guard. Then there is a small forward, power forward.
That was
then there is a center.
So you're outdated, dog.
Come on, bro.
So you need.
So what do you call the? What do you call the third
Maybe
guy?
just shut up.
What do you call the third guy? What do you call the third guy now?
What third guy?
What is
front
the small
court.
forward
Front
called?
court.
He's not a
He's a front
you
court.
said it's third
front
guard.
court. Small forwards, power forwards, and center are front court players now.
So Siakam's
So you
not
need
a third.
3 guards.
So
That means
Siakam's not a
1
3.
or a shooting guard is a 3.
So what is
the front
what
court?
is marketing? Is
Front
he
court.
a 3?
Front court.
He's a front court. So he's not a 3.
Front court.
A part of the front court.
He's
Okay.
3. Small forward, and center is part of front court.
Okay.
Yeah,
Which has always been that.
Yeah, we have a time
Which has
frame.
always been that.
We have a time
It's
frame.
always been that.
We have a time.
So they can't even get through the debate of putting the rosters together because Gilbert Arenas keep trying to talk about, okay, well, the way they normally do it in the All-Star game is they're going to do the front court, back court. Let's not... We can't even get to the argument. Can we just argue the rosters versus the other roster versus roster without getting into all of that? Because to be honest with you, even if we did exactly what Gilbert Arenas is saying, the way the All-Star game is currently constructed, if we did it that way, as far as having front court, a certain amount of front court guys, a certain amount of back court guys on the bench, and as starters, I can guarantee you, it's still probably going to be competitive, man. It still is, man.
Correct, so give us your squad, Gilbert.
Small forward is a part of the forward position. You're just a small
They
forward.
took away the center pot and put it all front court. So off the bench, you need 3 guards and 4 front courts.
Just name them
3 guards.
Is Kevin Durant a guard?
No.
Okay, so you can't put Kevin Durant.
No.
Okay.
So your guards are
Jason Tatum too?
No. He's front court.
Okay.
So you got Murray, Mathurin, Giddey, and Siakam, Markkanen, Porzingis, Sabonis as your bench.
Gil, give us your squad, please.
So you at the 2 guard positions as the starters who are going to get voted in.
I told you he was gonna-
Curry, Booker, guards, they be voted in. And then you have Tatum, KD, LeBron, who will be voted in as the front court players coming off the bench. You have Ant-Man, Dame, Kyrie as the guards. The front court players will be AD, PG, Kawhi, and Embiid.
I'm definitely living with that lineup.
So because you have to put Murray in,
Behind that starting line.
Markkanen, Giddey, who's not an all-star, Siakam, who's not an all-star, Markkanen is not an all-star, Porzingis is not an all-star, Sabonis is not an all-star. That means for the American side, Apollo, Jaylen Brown, Bam, Zion, Trae Young, Brunson, Fox, Ja, Cat, Donovan, Randall, Jimmy Butler, Jaren Jackson, Tyrese Halliburton. They just miss all of this because you have to put a bunch of guys in who ain't even on the fucking all-star ballot that are good enough.
I knew he was going to.
Would the game be competitive, though?
Yeah.
Hell
Yeah. You know what? We can get rid of
Them starters. Hey, them
starters. Them starters.
Playing them 48 minutes.
Did you hear the rest of the team? They got
Sounds
Mathurin,
good.
Giddey, Siakam, Porzingis, Sabonis, and Markkanen. It's great when you can put all fucking 10 big guys in there. And then you want to play zone in an all-star game.
Put that big ball lineup in, yo.
They play zone in an all-star game.
We're not going to play zone. We're just going to help. We're just going to play real defense.
Brandon, what squad are you picking based on that assessment?
I like the international team. I like
You
the
really?
starting five. That starting five is crazy.
But what about the remaining?
Yeah, I've been rolling with the Europeans since day one. I've been saying the Europeans been whooping our ass. I don't know why why y'all acting like.
Oh, God. Why do he keep saying the Europeans are doing this to us when it's not true? It's only a few guys balling. It's only a few stars. You got Jokic, Giannis, Doncic, SGA. As far as the top guys, those really are the top guys as far as the world team. Why do you keep saying they are just the they? It ain't no really a they really. It's just four people. And you got solid players that like Jamal Murray, he does well in the playoffs. You got Siakam, and you got other guys that are big pieces to their team, but it's only four guys. Stop saying they are like, it's like they're taking over. It's more better American players than world players. But as far as this game, I'll be honest with you now. Because when it comes to playing a game, 5-on-5, a whole roster, it's going to be more harder than I think Gil may think. Because you don't win a game by just having the most players that are talented. You win a game having talent and having a team that's constructed the right way and a team that plays together. And I do feel like that the world team, they are going to play better together. I already know that. Because the way they play, guys not going to be all in each other's way as much as on the American team. We got a whole lot more ego. So we're going to have Durant, Booker. We got so many guys that is just like Tatum. Like, I just don't think we're going to play together as well as they are. I'm going to have to take the American team because I'm from America. So I'm definitely rooting for the American team. But it ain't going to be as simple as these guys as people may think it's going to be.
It ain't happening. Who's been holding up the trophies? Europeans.
This is like me doing this. This is like me doing this.
Who's been getting MVPs?
This is like you changing and saying, all right, as the starting five, I want Booker, Tatum, KD, LeBron, Embiid. Ooh, we so big. That's not reality, though.
They'll lose.
That's a hell of a. That squad is reality right now, though. Them starters. That's a real. That could be a real squad right now.
We just got word LeBron is Dominican. So he's moving. No, I'm just kidding.
These motherfuckers argue about fucking fantasy.
So Gil,
shit we arguing about.
Point being, you're not rolling with the USA versus the world format.
No, because
Adam Silver needs to move around.
It's no format because there's not 12 all-star caliber Euro players.
Okay, so what Gilbert is saying is pretty much he don't like it because there are not 12 all-stars that are European. I get that point. I get that because they don't have 12 guys that should make the all-star team, so why would they make it? But I think in this format, it's not going to be about them coming and making the team. I do think if they do it this way, we still should have the all-stars that make the team. once you get the All-Stars, your name's going to be considered, written down, headline, you are an All-Star. But then we just play this game separately. They don't take the All-Star game serious anyway, so even if they went out there and played an All-Star game and had a World versus USA game, we can do it because that All-Star game, y'all jump around, shooting, jacking threes, and just doing stuff, so it's not even competitive. So we can still have the All-Star game or have just the All-Stars, but still have Europeans come in, pick the best 12 European players, and play the USA team. And that way, we can kind of settle this debate. But, hey, I don't know. Then you got to think about it like this, too. But this is a kind of like another point. All those guys from the world, they are from different countries. We're only one country. But think about it. Jokic, I mean, Luka, they from different places. Giannis, I think he from Greece. Siakam, I don't know. I think he may be from Africa. I don't know straight off the top of my head. But so these guys are like, so when we say the world, we're talking about everybody other than us. So the fact that we're even playing all of those people tells you how dominant we are. Because we're only one country. And we're playing all these variety of countries. And they have more people to choose from. So America still is the Mecca. I mean, we're still the Mecca. So don't, sometimes these guys get to talking and you start, don't get disrespectful now. Because it ain't like 15 people from Russia came over here and they the best 15. I mean, and they taking over the league. It ain't like we got 15 guys from Greece. So you still got to consider the Americans as the better players. Now, we got other great players from other places, but we predominantly the best players. Stop. Let's not do that. But anyways, we'll go ahead and stop it there. Subscribe to the channel for more great content. It's the Fans Perspective. We out.